I'd like to have the poster put up. Close the door.
Mr. Douglas, you can assist us here.
Good afternoon again, Detective Lang.
Good afternoon.
Would you mind stepping down and showing us where this door into the garage is located, and you can mark that by using one of these arrows.
Mr. Cochran, any crosses to that item?
Yes. Um, May I have that? I'd like to have the poster put up.
Seems to me it was right in this general area here.
Mr. Douglas, you can assist us here.
Good afternoon again, Detective Lang.
Good afternoon.
Would you mind stepping down and showing us where this door into the garage is located, and you can mark that by using one of these arrows, if you'd be so kind.
Seems to me it was right in this general area here.
Going into the garage, is that correct?
I believe so, yes.
All right, that's just your independent recollection now, months later, is that correct?
Yes.
You have no reports to refresh your recollection, do you?
No.
All right, so that we're clear, and while you're standing here, with regard to your checking these doors, at what time of day on June 13th did this take place?
It was just subsequent to Detective Furman pointing out the gloves, so it was approximately 6:25 in the morning, I believe, give or take a few minutes.
On the 13th?
Yes.
And from what I understand, you testified, these doors were locked, is that correct?
Yes.
In other words, did they have a key which would activate those doors?
I don't recall specifically, but I believe the knobs were smooth, so there wouldn't be anything in there. And I believe that they may have been a deadbolt lock, but I'm not certain.
Did you ever, you may resume your seat. Did you ever go around to the other side of the garage, inside the garage, and see whether or not you could unlock that door from the inside?
The garage door, no, I didn't.
Did you ever go inside the residence on that morning and see whether or not you could open the door into the side, the second door, and come outside?
I did check that door in the laundry room, and again, I believe there was an inside deadbolt lock, but I'm not certain.
Do you have any photographs of how that existed and how it appeared at that time?
I don't know if there are any photographs that were taken of that area. I didn't direct any.
And you've not seen any, have you?
There may not be.
All right, so your best recollection is presently that there are two doors on the south side of the residence, which you saw that morning, correct?
Yes,
You could not gain entry into those doors, is that correct?
that's correct.
As we sit here now, you can't tell us whether or not a key might have activated either one of those two doors, is that correct?
Again, my recollection is that the knobs were smooth-faced, but I believe there was a deadbolt in at least the utility room door. So it's possible that a key could have activated that door, yes.
The second door, the one into the washing room there, the laundry room?
Yes, but again, I'm not certain.
All right, so you're not clear on that, is that correct?
No.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
Mr. Darden? Certainly.
Detective Lang, I'd like to show you a photograph and see if this will refresh your recollection regarding the...
You may.
For the record, this is photograph 148.
Channel 3.
He's looking at photographs 146 and 147 as well, Your Honor. These are
Noted.
photograph numbers and not evidence item numbers.
Yes, it appears to be the inside of the Rockingham garage, and there is the door pictured there, but I do not recall physically checking it,
Physically checking what?
the door.
Did you go inside the garage?
Yes.
Did you see anything in front of the side garage door?
Overruled.
There was quite a bit of items stacked in there, yes.
The same items depicted in photograph 148?
It's the same. Rephrase the question, please.
The items that you just described, do you see those items depicted in any of the three photographs I just showed you to refresh your recollection?
There are several items there, and that is my recollection. As to the specific items, I don't recall, but I do recall it being similar to that photograph at that date, yes.
May I mark photograph number 148, People's next in order?
128.
And may I place that photograph on the envelope?
You may. It's his. That's true. That's true. Client needs to see it. Just so ladies and gentlemen of the jury know, it's just a common courtesy to show the exhibits to opposing counsel before you show it to the witness of the jury, so everybody knows what we're talking about.
There's a question regarding these photographs. Let me approach on the record for a moment.
You want to take the witness on voir dire as to that photograph?
Yes, I'd like to.
Proceed.
Thank you very kindly. Detective Lang, the three photographs which have been shown to you who are numbered DA photo numbers 146, 147, and 148. Can you tell us what date those photographs were taken on?
No, I can't.
And
Seems to me there were photographs taken on the 13th, though, of the entire house.
I missed that last answer. I'm sorry.
Seems to me there were photographs taken on the 13th of June. I don't believe there's a date on that, though.
Do you know whether or not these particular photographs were taken on June 13th?
No, looking at those, I don't. I would have to look into that further.
If I were to tell you these photographs were taken in July, would that refresh your recollection?
It's possible.
And do you know whether or not Mr. Simpson's son, Jason, seated in the front row there, had moved into the residence by that time and moved things into the garage by July of 1994?
Well, Mr. Cochran, I allowed you to take him on voir dire as to the foundation for the photographs,
Well,
since it's not established at this point.
Well, I think this goes to foundational questions, Your Honor, with regard to whether it's in the same condition it was on June 13th. That's the question.
Well, I think we're going beyond what I need to know.
Okay. Very well.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to lodge an objection, Your Honor, to the photographs at this point regarding foundation.
Noted. Mr. Darden?
Can we display the photograph to the jury, Your Honor?
I've got a foundational problem at this point.
The witnesses testify. Would you like me to argue the issue from here? Let me ask another question.
Please.
Okay. Is this the way you remember the garage on June 13, Detective?
Objection from that question. That's what you suggested.
Sustained. Rephrase the question. I think we've already got that question and answer, though.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Well, there was no objection. All right. I think you need more foundation.
were photographs taken on June 13, Detective?
Yes,
Did you go inside the garage?
yes.
And did you have some recall as to the items you saw in front of the side garage door?
Overruled.
I do recall items in front of the door. Again, as to the specific items, I do not have an independent recollection.
Okay. Do these appear to be the same items?
Overruled.
It's very possible.
And having looked at these photographs, do they refresh your recollection as to which items you saw in front of the side garage door?
I do recall various items. They do look familiar, but again, I don't have a specific recollection. Front of the door.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Anything else? All right, Detective Lang, you may step down. However, you are still subject to recall.
Thank you.
All right, next witness. Ms. Clark.
Yes, Your Honor. You can call Mr. Keenan. Brian Keenan.
All right, is he available?
Board to friends before Mr. Keenan
A
takes
board?
Pardon?
I'm sorry.
Boards,
Boards.
plural.
All right, let me ask the jurors then to step back into the jury room briefly. It should be only about 5 minutes just to look at some of the exhibits, and then we'll start with the witness. Ms. Clark.
Yes, Your Honor. People call Mr. Kalen.
Raise your right hand, please. You do solemnly swear that the testimony you may give in the cause now pending before this court shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Please have a seat on the witness stand and state and spell your first and last names for the record.
Mr. Kalen, why don't you pull the microphone close to you there? Thank you. Ms. Clark. I'm sorry. Forgot to ask him to state and spell his name.
Brian Cato Kalen, Brian Kato Kaeelin.
Ms. Clark.
All right, Mr. Kalen, is Cato your middle name?
A nickname?
Is that what people call you instead of Brian?
Yes.
You a little bit nervous today?
Feel great. A little nervous.
All right, Mr. Kalen, did you know someone by the name of Nicole Brown Simpson back in 1992?
Yes.
Can you tell us, please, how you met her?
In Aspen, Colorado.
And what was the event?
It was like a Christmas break, and I went with a buddy, and we met.
And what month was that, if you recall?
December.
Who was the buddy you were with that when you met Nicole Brown?
Grant Kramer.
Did you get involved in some kind of romantic relationship with her?
Did I?
Did you?
No.
Did you become friends?
Yes.
Did you have occasion to see her again after you met her in December of 1992 in Aspen?
Yes, I saw her again in Aspen.
In Aspen?
Oh, throughout the trip, yes. And then after that, also.
Well, how long was that trip in Aspen in December of 92?
I think 7 days. It's like a week.
And did you all spend that whole week together?
Off and on, yes.
And that, when I say you all, who was all of you together?
Quite a few people. But basically it was myself, Grant Kramer, Faye Resnick was there, and Nicole, and other people the names I can't think of them right now, but other people.
Now, at that time, sir, was Nicole Brown already divorced?
You can
You can answer.
Oh, I believe so, yes.
After seeing her and meeting her in Aspen in December of 1992, after that trip, when was the next time you saw Nicole Brown?
I saw her pretty much in January at her house that was on Gretna Green.
January of 93, is that?
Yes.
And is that in Brentwood, that house on Gretna Green?
Yes.
And what could cause you to go to her house in Brentwood?
There was a party, and I was invited to go.
When you saw her at that party, I take it.
Yes.
And can you describe for us the layout of that house on Gretna Green?
Okay. When we start from the driveway?
Actually, no, we don't have to be that specific. Was there a main house?
Okay. You walk in to a kind of foyer. There would be like a den, the living room to the right, kitchen, and other rooms, and upstairs.
All right. And you have a front door to that house, do you?
Yes.
Does it face the street?
Yes.
Is there a picture window that faces the street on that house?
Yes.
And that picture window looks into what room?
The living room.
Is there a rear entry into the house?
It's a side and a rear. Two rear that would go to the kitchen, and one goes to a den, and one goes to another bedroom. In the back.
In the back?
Right.
So are there three entrances besides the front door, are there three other entrances to the house?
4.
4.
There's a side door in the front that goes to the kitchen.
Okay.
You walk the back, then you have the back doors to the kitchen, then you have back double doors to the den, and then there's another bedroom that has double doors also.
Okay. What kind of doors are those?
Like French doors? They're double doors?
All of the ones in the back there?
No. Oh, yes.
Are they?
Except the one in the front kitchen. It's a single door.
Okay. You mean the side door to the kitchen?
Side
That's a
door.
single door? Is that yes?
Yes, that's yes.
Okay. And then do you have the double doors that you referred to in the back that lead into the kitchen, the den, and a bedroom? Are those all French doors?
Yes.
Okay. And now, is there any yard area, the property that belongs to the house that's located behind the house?
A pool, a small yard, and there's a guest house.
Now, when you went to the property, when you went to that Gretna greenhouse, to the party given by Nicole Brown, did you notice that guest house in the rear of the property?
Yes, I did.
Can you tell us whether you had a discussion with her about that guest house in the rear?
I did.
What was the nature of it, of your discussion?
I said, Nicole, who lives back there? And she said, no one. And then I said, could I? And she says, well, if you do, you have to clean it out. And I said, great.
Was
And
it not clean at that time?
there was furniture in there, treadmill, and a few other things. And that was it.
So did you make some agreement with her concerning paying rent, living there?
Yes.
And what was your agreement?
It'd be $450 to $500 for rent, and then take care of the kids. Nicole would take things off, and that was it. And
When you say take things off, if you took care of the children, would your rent be reduced?
yes,
And your agreement was to pay her how much per month?
it was between $450 to $500.
Depending on how much you took care of the children?
Yes,
And by the children, who are we referring to?
Sydney and Justin.
And who lived in the main house at Gretna Green?
Nicole and Sydney and Justin.
That's it?
Yes,
So when did you move into the Gretna Green house?
it was January, kind of the middle of January, I think. Pretty right around there.
Of 1993?
Of '93.
Okay. Now, during that time, did you have occasion to meet Mr. Simpson?
Not in January. I think it was in February. I don't know the exact date.
Sometime in February of 1993?
Yes.
And when I say Mr. Simpson, is that someone you see in court today, sir?
Yes, OJ.
Point him out, please.
There. So,
Thank you. Okay, and how was it you met him? What was the occasion?
Oh, he came by
To the house on Gretna Green?
to the house on Gretna Green.
How long did you live at that house on Gretna Green?
Until January of '94, the beginning of January. Right then I left.
Can you tell us exactly what it was that happened to cause you to move out in January of 1994?
Okay, what happened was I was going to move to Bundy with Nicole, and
Okay, let me ask you
Okay.
another question, sir. I'm sorry. Did Nicole Brown decide to move out of Gretna Green in 1994?
yes,
And did she find another location to live in?
yes,
And where was that?
on Bundy,
Do you recall the address?
I think 875.
Did you see the location?
Yes.
You have a moment, Your Honor. Tell us, sir, whether that was a house, a freestanding house, or a townhouse, or a duplex. Do you remember?
It was a townhouse,
And was it a single unit or multiple units?
multiple units.
How many?
I think 4. I don't know the number.
Okay. Did you actually see the location?
Yes,
And how was it that you came to see that location?
because I was going to move there.
So you went to see where you'd live?
Yes.
Now, where would you have stayed in the Bundy location?
Okay, there's a room that goes kind of its own side entrance. It goes down, and there's a room that's off to the side. That's kind of, it's in the house, but it's to the side.
Is it on the lowest level?
Yes.
And does it have a window that faces a walkway?
There's a walkway, so I don't remember a window, but there probably was.
If you were to walk in through the garage area, would you have to go downstairs to go to the area where you were going to live?
I don't remember, but I know it had its own entrance. That was part of it, that it had an entrance. And I don't remember the layout that well.
Okay, the area then where you were going to live on the lowest level of the house, did it have its own bathroom?
Yes.
So, and what else did it have that would be private just for you?
Closets, bedroom, bathroom.
That was it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Now, was that location inside the house itself?
Yes,
This was not a separate guest unit like it was at Gretna Green?
exactly.
And were you planning to pay her rent there?
Yeah, oh, yes.
I'm going to show you a photograph, sir, and ask you if you recognize the building. Previously marked People's 86.
This is not a fact in dispute with stipulation.
All right, Ms. Clark, do we need to, is there any dispute that we're talking about 875 South Monday?
No, I just want to make sure that the witness knows it too. I want to see if he recognizes the information. Have
All
not
right.
shown. Have I
Proceed.
shown you any photographs, sir?
No.
Proceed.
One, please.
In the interest of time, we would stipulate that he knows the location, and that this is the location, we're talking about the same location.
Ms. Clark, any dispute about this?
I'd like to make sure that we're
All right.
talking. I haven't shown this witness any
Okay,
photographs.
Okay, okay.
Your Honor, I believe we're going to need to check some cabling systems. We are not getting any signal to these.
All right, Ms. Park, why don't you just physically show Mr. Kalin the photograph?
Proceed.
Thank you.
Show you this photograph that's been previously marked as People's 86.
Yes.
Okay, do you recognize what's shown there?
The townhouse on Bundy?
Okay, is that the townhouse that you were describing that you were going to move into with Nicole?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, did you ever move into that townhouse, sir?
No.
Why not?
I was going to move in, and I moved in at OJ's
Why not? Why'd you do that?
because OJ asked me to go to his house. I mean, it was part of the deal. I went there instead of moved in with Nicole.
What did the defendant say to you about moving into his house instead of Nicole's condominium or townhouse?
I mean, we talked about it, and it was sort of the right thing to do, that not to be in the same house, that I should probably go there, and OJ offered me his place. It was free, and he said when you can stay as long as you want, and when it's time for you to go, he'd let me know.
Now, so did he indicate anything to you with respect to what he thought of the fact that you'd be living in the same house with Nicole Brown?
Well, they were trying to work things out, and I said that I understood. It wasn't, I thought maybe I shouldn't be a guy in the house, and I would go there. Kind of like that.
Did he indicate to you in some way that he thought it was inappropriate for you to be in the same house with her? Or he didn't like it?
Well, didn't like, but it probably wouldn't be right.
And why wouldn't it be right?
I don't know the answer.
Were you lovers?
No.
Just friends?
Friends?
Did you tell the defendant that?
Oh, he knew we were friends.
But he still didn't want you living in that house?
I guess, I mean, I didn't, and I guess not.
Okay. And so he offered to let you stay at his house on Rockingham, is that?
Yes.
Do you recall the address on Rockingham, where he lived?
360 North Rockingham.
Mm-hmm. And what was your arrangement with the defendant concerning what kind of rent you'd be paying him to stay at his place on Rockingham?
I offered rent, and OJ said he didn't want my money, and that was it.
So he let you stay there for free?
Yes.
And did you then move into his house on Rockingham?
I did. It was kind of like that same day. I was kind of like, oh, where do I go? And then I went there.
And so did you pack up and move all of your things into some place, some area in Rockingham?
What was that?
Did you pack up and move all of your things over to Rockingham?
Yes.
Where in Rockingham did you stay? What part of the property?
It was a guest house by the pool.
And what did you have? Your area where you lived, what was yours? What part of that house was yours?
Oh, I had the guest house
Mhm.
that had like an office area and a bathroom. And there's like a little stove and all I didn't use, but there was a kitchen area by the tennis courts.
So you actually, at the Bundy location, you would have had just a bedroom and a bathroom, is that right?
Yes.
And at the Rockingham location, and you were going to pay rent there at the Bundy location,
Yes.
is that right?
Yes.
How much were you going to pay Nicole to stay at the Bundy location with
It's
her?
the same.
$450 to $500? Is that yes?
Yes.
And you went to stay with the defendant at Rockingham, and you had your bedroom, the office, the bathroom, and access to a kitchen out at the pool house for free.
Yes.
When did you move in there on Rockingham?
January
Of 94?
of 94.
Now, were you an aspiring actor back then, sir?
Yes.
And you still are?
Yes.
Did you think it might be advantageous to you to stay with the defendant and get to know him for your acting career?
I didn't think that. I never asked for anything like that. I was getting rent-free, so we didn't ask anything.
Did you
About
think that your friendship with him, your acquaintanceship, especially living on his property, might send acting roles your way?
I didn't think that. I never asked. I was hopefully getting things on my own. But
So
you know, if he did, if he'd bring it up on his own. I don't think we're going for the same parts. I
What I'm getting at, sir, is this. You hoped it might help, but you weren't going to ask him for help. Is that right?
he could have helped me. I mean, if it happened, he was someone that could help me, yes.
Council asked that it be marked Peoples
129.
I'm sorry?
129.
29.
Yes.
Mr. Kalen, I'm going to ask you to step down and take a look at the board where you're pointing with you. Bring the pointer with you. Have I ever shown you this, sir? Have you ever seen this board before?
No.
All right, why don't you take a moment to look at it, acquaint yourself with it, and ask a few questions.
Okay. Do you want to stand here?
First of all, can you tell us, in general, what property does this board depict?
This is the Rockingham, 360 Rockingham.
All right. And can you tell us, down here, there's a box that's encircled in red, marked Kalen's room. Do you recognize the location shown there?
Yes.
And was that the location where you were staying at 360 Rockingham?
Yes, it is.
Now, there are two photographs that have arrows to that box. See these photographs,
Yes.
sir? And for the record, I apologize for the report, I should have had labeled, but the photograph to the left as you face the diagram should be A, and the photograph to the right should be B.
All right. We'll mark that afterward.
And I'll put them also. All right. In photograph A, can you tell us what's shown in that photograph?
In A,
Yes.
this is the front entrance to the room.
Those doors?
These doors. This would be how I'd get in. My bed. This is the office. This is a dresser. TV.
Okay. Now, for the record, when the witness said office, he gestured to the room just past the bed. When he indicated the front entrance, he indicated shuttered doors that are shown on the photograph. I think the rest is self-explanatory.
Yes.
If you open these shuttered doors and walk straight out, so can you tell us what you go to, what area?
Okay, there's cement here, 3 steps I think 3, that lead up, and you'd walk straight up, you kind of hit the pool. And left is the main house, and right would be the other guest houses.
And with respect to photograph B, sir, can you tell us what's shown in that photograph?
This shot was taken like from the office spot area. The bathroom, air conditioner, a bed, same bed, and this is like where the phone is and
Nightstand?
nightstand.
All right. Is there anything on the wall above that nightstand?
Above the nightstand?
Right. Was there when you were living there?
Yeah, a picture. It was right about here. It would have been.
For the record, when the witness says right about here, he's referring to an area just outside to the right of the photograph, just outside the boundary of the photograph on the yellow portion of the diagram. And when he indicated bathroom, he gestured to the room in the photograph depicted past the bed again, where there's a white cabinet and a mirror visible. Okay, and you indicate that would have been taken from the vantage point of the office, facing
This
towards the back?
picture, yes.
That's photograph B. And you indicated, oh yeah, and the air conditioner, for the record, Your Honor, is indicated, I think it's self-explanatory, on the photograph B, right above the lamp.
And these are closets.
And for the record, the witness is gesturing to two doors on the wall.
On the far wall, yes.
Yes,
Closet
thank
and
you.
stove.
Now, if you can tell us, sir, the room as shown in photograph B, is that the condition of the room when you lived there? Did it look like that?
Yeah, my dressers aren't there.
Were there
Right.
dressers there when you lived there?
This dresser and the nightstand, and then I had some stuff.
And for the record, where you indicating you had some stuff?
I had like a dresser here.
Okay, for the record, the witness is gesturing to, on photograph B, the wall that would be just to the right of the doors. Okay. And did you keep clothing or things on and in that dresser?
Yes. There, in the closets.
Go ahead, have a seat. May I show the rest of the jury's voice?
You may.
Questions to ask you.
Come
Can
down.
you tell us, or to whom the other units belong behind your guest unit as depicted on this diagram?
Come
Yeah.
down. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
What was the question?
Yes, are there other units in that same, along the same corridor here?
Yes.
That are behind yours?
Right. Next to mine was Arnell's room.
Did you have a common wall with her room?
Yes.
All right. And behind hers, was there another unit?
Not behind, it was on the side. It would connect, and it would be, it says Arnell's, but that would be the maid's.
So this end unit that says Arnell's room should actually be maid's room?
Yes.
To your knowledge, is there another room for maids inside the main residence?
Yes.
All right. As of June 12th, 1994, sir, who was living in the main house and in the guest units?
OJ in the main house, Arnell and Arnell's room, and that's my room, and Gigi off and on.
Gigi off and on in that end room that's at this moment marked as Arnell's room.
Yes.
All right, if you can, sir, if you come out of your room, out of those shuttered doors that are shown in these photographs A and B,
Yes.
can you describe what is outside your door when you step out?
My first steps when I.
Right.
Oh, it's first steps out are the cement, and I would have to go upstairs to left or right. I could walk to Arnell's room from me to right, out of the doors, and left, or go up the stairs and I go left. I go into the main house back doors. Straight ahead is the pool, like a barbecue pit there, and
Now, what if you went straight through the pool area?
okay.
Where would you come out?
So if it goes straight through, there's a path. I'd follow it, and I'd go up to the front yard,
And is there a side yard here that you would walk through?
right here.
Okay. And is this path? Is that accurate? There's a path there that takes you through the yard?
Yes.
And where does that path take you to? Where does it end?
It goes into the main driveway.
Okay. Oh, have a seat, sir. All right, so you indicated Gigi. Who's Gigi?
Gigi was a housekeeper.
Did she live in on the property?
It was off and on. She had a husband, I'm sure she still does, and she'd go to where he was at. Sometimes stay there, sometimes not.
Okay. So at times she would spend the night on the property and other times not?
Yes.
Was there any other maid that lived in the property?
At that time?
Yes.
No. Just Gigi.
I stand corrected. Council's right. As of June the 12th, 1994.
June the 12th was Gigi.
All right, at some point, direct your attention to May of 1994. Mid to late May, sir. Can you tell us whether you began looking for another place to live?
Yes.
And why was that?
I was periodically looking for places to live.
Did you have a conversation with the defendant about his situation with Nicole Brown?
Yes.
And what did he tell you about that?
About my living arrangement, or?
Right. About your living arrangement and his situation with Nicole.
There's different things.
In mid to late May, did the defendant ask you to start looking for a place to live?
Did he ask me to look? No.
Did he indicate anything to you with respect to his relationship with Nicole?
Their relationship was over?
He told you they were broken up for good?
Yes.
And that was mid to late May of 94?
Yes.
And did you discuss moving in with someone else around that same time?
I was just moving. I don't know, it was someone else. I was looking at some places and not looking, and
Mr. Kalin, did you have a discussion with Grant Kramer, your friend, about moving into his apartment with him mid to late May?
no, Grant asked me to move in, but I wasn't going to move in with him.
You weren't going to?
No, not with him.
Who were you going to move in with?
I was looking at a place on San Vicente and 3rd, and it was single.
And did you actually make some arrangements to move there?
Yeah, I did the application. I knew the person that was renting it out.
And when was it that you made that application?
I think it was in May.
Okay. Had you made application to live anywhere else before that?
There was another place that was off another road in Brentwood that was pending with someone. It was someone's house, and there was it was sharing the house with them.
And when did you make application to live there?
That was, I think, also in May.
Okay. At any time prior to May, did you make application to move out and into some other location?
Not applications, but I was, looking. I didn't want to be a pain there.
Didn't the defendant ask you to come and stay with him?
Yes.
Then were you uncomfortable living there?
No, It was another maid that was saying things.
Another maid
Yes, before this.
that didn't want you living there?
She would say things. Do you want to know her name?
Yes.
Michelle.
Did you have some run-in with her?
No. She would say, OJ wants you out, but I never believe in you. You should go, Cato. I said, okay. And then OJ would say, I'll tell you when to go, not Michelle.
So she was urging you to leave.
Since day one.
Do you know why?
Do I know why?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she just wanted the house.
Wanted the house?
Well, I don't think she wanted someone new there. I can't.
Did she
Answer.
clean? I'm sorry. Did she clean your room?
Yes. Sometimes she'd come in and would just show up.
Did you ever ask her to clean your room?
No.
All right. Directing your attention to June the 12th.
Yes.
Can you tell us who was in the house, June the 12th of 1994? Can you tell us who was in the house on that date?
On June 12th?
Yes.
Just myself and OJ.
Was Gigi there?
She was not there.
How about Arnell?
I didn't see her now.
Okay. And Arnell, of course, we're referring to the defendant's daughter?
Yes.
Do you recall what time it was when you first saw the defendant on the date of June the 12th, 1994?
I thought it was like in the afternoon, about 2:30.
And where was it that you happened to see him on at that time?
It was in the kitchen nook area.
Did you have a conversation with him?
Yes.
What did you talk about?
We talked about he went golfing that day. It was a golf game. And then what else he did, how he did in golf, and he played cards.
Did he tell you whether he won or lost?
In golf or cards?
Golf?
I don't remember.
Cards?
I don't know if he won or lost.
Okay. Did he mention to you any plans that he had for later on that day?
Yes.
And what was that?
There was a recital, the dance recital of Sydney's daughter with Nicole.
And what time did he plan to go to that?
5 o'clock recital.
Did he talk to you or mention anything to you about Nicole during that conversation?
They weren't together.
How did that come up?
It was conversation. I mean, I was reading a paper and it would come up about just Nicole, that their relationship was over.
Do you recall how that happened to come up? How come you were talking about him and Nicole being through?
I think it just came up about he was going to recital. I think it had to do with Paula, because I think OJ just wanted to go to the recital on his own, and I think she wanted to go. And I think it just came up like that.
Did Paula call at some point in that afternoon during that conversation?
Gosh, I think so. I can't recollect it. I think so.
Who do you mean when you talk about Paula? Who is that?
OJ's girlfriend?
Paula Barbieri, is that?
Yes.
Did you have a conversation with the defendant about Paula Barbieri?
I think she wanted to go, and that was it. That I think OJ just wanted to make it kind of a family thing, just to be on his own.
Okay. Did he tell you that Paula was upset because she wanted to go to the recital?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
She wanted to show Nicole that she was the defendant's girl?
Sustained.
No, is this what the defendant told you?
Rephrase the question.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. What did the defendant tell you that Paula said to him?
I think she was upset that she wasn't going to go. Yeah.
12:20, Your Honor.
12:20.
Evidence code section.
No, I know. I'm thinking. I'm going to sustain the objection.
Can I be heard?
Sure. How about later?
Okay. You wanna-
Proceed.
Well, I'm going to get past it. How late are we going to go?
till you feel comfortable. Is this a good point?
I guess so. So that we can work this through, because then...
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a recess at this point. Please remember my admonition to you: don't discuss the case amongst yourselves, don't form any opinions about the case, don't conduct any deliberation until the matter has been submitted to you. Do not allow anybody to communicate with you with regards to the case. Mr. Kalin, I'm going to excuse you until tomorrow morning at 8:45. Do not discuss your testimony with anybody except for the attorneys. Do you understand the order, sir?
Yes.
All right, 8:45. See you tomorrow. All right, you may step down, sir. All right, counsel will argue that issue as soon as we excuse the jury. All right, we'll stand in recess. Thank you. His counsel, Mr. Shapiro, Mr. Cochran, Mr. Douglas, Mr. Bailey. People are represented by Ms. Clark and Mr. Darden. The jury is not present. Counsel, is there anything we need to take up before we invite the jurors to rejoin us?
Yes, Your Honor, very briefly, we are quite concerned about some of the things that are being said at sidebar that are gratuitous in nature. And yesterday there were statements that were made that were quite derogatory of Jason Simpson and implied that he was involved in planting potential evidence. Since those sidebar conferences are public record and released, it not only causes a great deal of anxiety to Mr. Simpson, it causes us great concern, because in the unfortunate event that this jury cannot reach a verdict, it's going to be much more difficult in the future to try to pick a fair and impartial jury if they are being poisoned by these types of gratuitous comments. And I wanted the record to reflect that we strenuously object to those. One moment, please. And in this case, the statement was directly in contradiction to the facts in this case that have been filed by a judge under seal.
All right, any other comment? All right, let's have the jurors.
Wait, Your Honor, could I have just one moment? I have to look at an SEP by the defense. Let me indicate, I've indicated to Mr. Shapiro already that we have a very short segment of videotape that I wanted to be able to show to this witness on the witness stand, and I want to make sure that it is the date that I think... Pardon?
All right.
Yeah, that's something I can lay a foundation for. Perhaps what I should do right now is show it to counsel so that we don't have to take a break in the proceedings at the time.
All right. What is this video of?
It's a rocking fan, Your Honor.
Did they see us? Okay, we're 30 seconds away, 30 seconds away. Look at me, Connor. You leave that open for? Okay, we're 15 seconds away, 10 seconds away. It's not on our side, I don't know what's that. Okay, we're gonna do it.
All right, Ms. Clark, we've had the opportunity to see the video.
There's just a little bit more than that. That's it.
That's it? Mr. Shapiro, any comment?
Yes, Your Honor, we'd like an offer of proof as to the relevance.
Ms. Clark?
It will be presented with Cato, but first, before I do that, what I need to inquire of the defense is from what station this tape came and the copy of the SDT that produced it.
Do we know?
I don't think we know at this point. We'd have to try to look it up. See, when she wanted to use it, we'd have to look and see.
Today.
We don't know.
How could they not know?
Well, counsel, out of curiosity, what's the relevance of that clip?
Well, the person that is with Mr. Kalin is Ron Shipp.
Correct.
Ron Shipp has testified to his presence at the house on June the 13th, if the court will recall. We believe this tape was made on June the 13th. It will corroborate Ron Shipp's testimony, and then, of course, the clip of the dog.
We'll stipulate Mr. Schiff was there on the 13th. It's not an issue in this
The
case.
people are allowed to prove their case in their
And
own
Ms.
way.
Clark, what is the relevance of the Akita dog?
Well, if one recalls the testimony of Rosa Lopez, a dog that was barking furiously the night before is being very docile and petted by complete and total strangers.
Your Honor, I've had dogs all my life, and sometimes they bark, sometimes they don't bark. And because they were around a friendly police officer, doesn't
Oh, all of a sudden it's a friendly police officer. I love it. Wait, can I get this admitted?
The problem is the foundation.
We have one counsel per side, Mr. Cochran.
On this one, yes. She asked a question regarding the foundation of the SDT.
Your Honor, objection.
I noted it. All right. I assume the answer is, since they weren't prepared, they don't, as to this particular snippet of videotape, they can't tell you who the cinematographer was or the videographer, whatever it is we call them these days. However, if it's in sequence, I did see Detective Lang carrying his clipboard and what appeared to be the pair of Reebok shoes.
That he's already
But the
testified.
problem is we don't know if that's in sequence, because there appears to me to be a cut in between.
Right, there does. Perhaps I could do it this way, Your Honor. We know that there will be a foundation forthcoming because someone obviously videotaped it and the defense got the tape from that person. And as soon as the defense tells me who it is, I can call the person and lay the foundation.
Let me cut to the chase. Mr. Shapiro, is there any objection to this
Yes, Your Honor.
on foundational grounds?
If I can ask the court to allow me to have the witness identify himself and Ron Shipp and the dog, subject to a motion to strike, I will not elicit testimony from this witness as to when the videotape, those events transpired, and I'll call the person who shot the tape to testify to that.
All right, any response to that proposal, Mr. Shapiro?
There'll be an objection.
All right.
Same grounds.
Okay. I'll allow it subject to a motion to strike.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let's have the jurors, please. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Kalin, would you resume the witness stand, please? All right, why don't you pull the microphone close to you, please? All right, good morning, Mr. Kalin. You're reminded you were still under oath, sir?
Yes.
Ms. Clark, you may resume with your direct examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning. Oh, Mr. Kalin, yesterday you were explaining to us the layout of the house.
Yes.
Recall. I'd like to go back to that for just a brief moment.
Is this? Is that?
Mrs. Robertson, is the water fresh? Water's fresh.
Show you diagram that's marked as People 66. You
Would
looked
you
at
like
this.
Mr. Kalin to step down?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. All right, let me ask you a couple questions. Are there any doors that lead out onto the south pathway from the main house or garage area?
South pathway? This
Yes.
pathway?
Yes.
Yes.
And can you tell us which ones they are?
There's a laundry room. I guess that would be right here.
For the record, the witness is indicating the yellow arrow that's been placed by there's a V indentation in the main house. Okay.
And there's one in the garage.
Okay. Do you know where on that south wall of the garage it is?
It's the opening here, so it'd be around here, I think.
Okay, be farther to the left of the yellow arrow that's been placed on the board right now?
Yes.
Okay.
If that's where the car would have been, right here.
Mm-hmm.
The,
Okay. You think it'd be farther to the left of that? Can you show us approximately where you think it would be?
I think it would be right about here.
Okay, and for the record, the witness has pointed to the area where there's an indentation in the garage, to the left of the yellow arrow placed by the garage.
Here would be 3 to 4 inches
And
to the
perhaps-
left.
May I suggest we mark that?
Right. Do you have my stickers?
I think that they went back to you.
I have dots now. All right. Perhaps we should either label those stickers with either the witness's initials and/or 1, 2, or 3.
Why don't you put it on the Mr. Kalin where he's going to come Thank you. And for the record, the witness, I'm going to put the witness's initials on that arrow. BK. All right, you can resume your seat. With respect to the door that you indicated was the laundry room, okay, that door that leads out onto the south pathway from the laundry room of the main house, sir, that is indicated by the arrow that is unmarked on the V part of the main house here. All right. With respect to that particular door, sir, first of all, did you ever use the laundry room when you were living in the house?
Yes.
And did you ever see anyone go in or out of that door?
Not really used.
And do you recall whether it was kept locked with a deadbolt or some other means?
I'm not sure.
But you never saw it used?
I never used it. I never really saw it used, no.
With respect to the garage door, photographs, I'd ask, I'm going to show them to counsel.
Mrs. Clark? Mrs. Clark, are you going to use 66 any longer?
No.
All right, let's have it taken down, please.
Photograph bearing the numbers in the lower right-hand corner, 000095. Has to be marked Peoples 130. And 000096 in the lower right-hand corner. The next photograph, Peoples 131. Fine. Mr. Kalin, were you ever inside the garage of the location 360 North Rockingham?
Yes.
Can you tell us, please, sir, to the best of your recollection at this time, what you recall seeing inside that garage?
If you enter from the laundry room door, you'd walk into a weight set, workout center, right in the front. Mirrors. A car would be parked against the garage door, opening.
What kind of car?
Testarossa,
What color?
red.
Was it kept covered or uncovered?
Usually covered.
Okay.
And there was shelves with, I don't know what was in, buckets, paint maybe.
A lot of stuff in there?
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you recall my asking you if there was a garage door that led out to the south pathway, in your memory, when we were discussing this case in
Yes.
my office?
Yes.
Did you remember that there was a garage door initially?
No.
And why is that?
I didn't see it.
Ever use it?
No.
Ever see anyone use it?
No.
People's 130. I'm going to ask you to look at your monitor.
Yes.
Did the items in the garage ever vary from time to time?
You mean storage things or?
Yes.
I wouldn't know. It'd be, there could be stuff in there, yes.
Did you go to the garage often?
No.
How many times would you say you were in the garage during the period of time you were, excuse me, that you were living there?
16?
16 times? And you lived there for how long?
6 months?
If you were shown a photograph, do you think you'd be able to tell what date that photograph was taken?
No.
Thank you. Nothing further.
All right. Ms. Clark? Proceed.
Do you know what the contents of the garage were, or what the garage looked like inside as of June the 12th, 1994?
Of some things, yes.
Okay. If I show you a photograph of the interior of that garage, will you be able to tell us whether it fits your memory of the appearance of that location?
Yes.
Counselor, I think, excuse me, I think the objection is he needs to look at the photograph and tell us if that matches his recollection before it's shown to the jury. And for the record, that's People's 130.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's the garage inside.
And is that the way you recall seeing it, sir?
Yes.
That fits your memory of it?
Yes.
No. Proceed.
One, please.
All right, you're looking at 130 right now, Mr. Kalin?
Yes.
All right. Can you tell us, what are you looking at? What location is that?
That's the, coming from the shot was taken probably from the laundry room door, and it's the garage.
And so you're looking from the interior of the house into the garage?
Yes.
And is that the appearance of the garage as you last remember seeing it?
Yes.
Okay, directing your attention, sir, I'm going to use a laser. can you look up at the screen for a moment? Okay, you see this little red dot?
Yes.
All right. First of all, what am I pointing to here?
It's the weights, the workout center.
All right. And behind that, those weights, what do you see that I'm circling?
Car, the Testarossa.
Okay. And is it covered here?
Yes, it is.
All right. And is that the cover you recall seeing on it?
Yes.
Was it usually kept covered in that manner?
Yes.
Okay. And over here, sir? What's on the wall over here?
I can't tell from the shot, but I think that's the mirrors.
Okay.
Dark on the side.
All right. Now I'm moving the red dot to an area right here. You see this big cardboard box?
Yes.
And was that, do you recall that being in the garage as well?
It probably was, but I can't recall. I mean, there was storage things. So it probably, yes. It was.
All right. And I'm directing your attention now to an area just above that box. Can you see what that is, sir?
That's the door.
Let me show you another view. Equals 131. And what are we looking at here, sir?
That's just a different angle of the garage again. Same.
With the car
Right.
and then the weights. All
The
right.
shot's taken like where the mirrors would be.
Okay. And then the door would be on the left-hand side of the photograph that you can't see, right?
Correct.
All right, I'm going to show you the next series of 3 photographs. First one with the number in the lower right-hand corner of 88, People's 132.
Your Honor, would be a transfer to these based on foundation.
Same location. I'll show the witness the pictures first.
Please.
If I could mark them, though, so I can refer to them.
All right, 132, 133, and 134.
Correct, thank you. And that'd be 133 has got the number 89 in the lower right-hand corner. 134 has the number 90 in the right-hand corner. Mr. Kalin, can you tell us if you recognize what's shown in these photographs?
The garage.
Okay. And do you recognize the items shown in this photograph?
Items that are stored in the garage.
Okay. And had you seen them there before when you were living there?
Yes.
Do you recognize the car shown in these photographs?
Yes.
Is that the same as the car shown in the previous photographs you've identified?
Yes.
Is there a cover on the car in these photographs?
No.
There are bicycles shown in these photographs. Do you recall seeing bicycles in that position in the garage when you lived there?
Yeah, there'd be bikes. They could be on the other side, that side, but yeah, just like that.
Okay. And the big cardboard box with the television on top of the chest that you see there,
Yes.
does that appear to be the same cardboard box, chest, and television that you see that you saw in the previous photographs?
Yes.
And does this fit your memory of the appearance of the interior of the garage when you were living at 360 North Rockingham?
Yes.
I'm going to show you People's 132, if you please look at your monitor. Directing your attention now, sir, to the television set and the chest and the large cardboard box. As you look above those items, can you see what is above the television set here? And if you could look at the screen where I'm gesturing with the laser light, if you can see it.
That's the door.
133, please. Showing you People's 133. I'm gesturing with the laser light. What's that, sir?
That's the door.
134, please. And once again, if you could look at the screen, I'm sorry.
The door again.
All right. And you see here the chest and the television set and the cardboard box
Yes.
shown in the previous 4 photographs.
Yes.
And do these views of the garage comport with your memory of its appearance when you were living there?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Kalin, directing your attention back to the date of June the 12th, 1994. On that date, I think you indicated that Paula Barbieri had called. This was in the afternoon of June.
Objection, Your Honor, misstates the evidence.
Sustained.
Can you tell us, sir, whether Paula Barbieri called the defendant on the date of June the 12th, 1994?
Objection, asked answer.
Overruled. You can answer the question.
I'm pretty sure, yes.
Okay. And after that phone call, sir, did you have a conversation with the defendant about Paula?
Yes.
And what did he tell you about Paula?
Objection, hearsay.
Overruled.
Answer.
You can answer.
Part of the conversation was about the recital.
Okay. And what did he tell you about that?
Objection.
Grounds.
Hearsay irrelevant.
Overruled. You can answer the question.
From what I remember, that she wanted to go, and I believe OJ didn't want her to go, kind of on his own.
Okay. So he didn't want her to go to the recital with him?
At that time,
Mhm.
yes.
Did he tell you what his feelings were about Paula?
Objection, irrelevant.
Overruled.
Answer. That I wasn't sure as far as just the one, maybe not the one.
I'm sorry?
To spend, to be the one to be with, like for life.
Okay. He wasn't sure if she was the one for him?
Objection,
Was-
misstates the answer.
Sustained. Rephrase the question.
Okay. Can you please tell us, what did the defendant say to you about his feelings about Paula?
Not being sure if Paula was going to be the one to be with.
Did he tell you he was undecided about her?
Objection, reading.
Sustained.
Did he tell you whether or not he had made a decision about whether he wanted to be with her or not?
Not a decision. It was undecided.
Okay. Now, did you have another phone conversation with a woman after that point on the afternoon of June the 12th?
Yes.
And who was that?
Tracy, Adele,
And whose friend was that?
my friend.
Did you speak to Tracy?
Briefly.
Okay. And then what did you do after you briefly spoke to Tracy?
I handed the phone back to OJ.
And then did he speak to her?
Yes.
Did he make a date with her?
Objection, also speculation can be used.
Did you hear what he said to her?
I didn't hear all the words, no. I tried not to listen.
Did you hear him set up a date to meet her later?
Objection, reading suggestive.
Sustained.
Did you hear him say, what did you hear him tell her?
Well, I know it was long distance. She was calling from another state.
Okay. What did you hear him say about making any plans to get together with her, if any?
I'm not sure of that. I know they talked, and she was interested in business, like being an entrepreneur. And that was like they're talking business, so they could have talked about getting together, but I'm not positive.
All right. Now, at some point, did you leave the house that afternoon?
Yes, I did.
What time did you leave the house?
I probably left about 3:30 or 4 to play basketball.
To play basketball?
Yes, I did.
And what time did you get back?
Got back at about 6 o'clock.
Okay. And when you got back, what did you do?
I talked to OJ
Where were you when you talked to him?
in the kitchen nook.
And what time was it then?
This is about 6:37.
And had you been watching a game or something?
Yes.
What game was that?
I was watching that in my room. It was the Houston and the Knicks. That was a playoff game.
So you spoke to him after the game ended, did you?
Yes.
And how was it that you came to speak to him after the game ended?
I think I heard him shout, Cato.
And when he did that, what did you do?
Hey, talk. I'm sorry.
Did you leave your room?
Yes.
Were you in your room when you heard him call Cato?
Yeah, or I was like on the kind of the patio area. But I was in my room. I could have just gotten down for a bit and heard the name.
So did you go into the house when he called you?
Yes.
Did you talk to him?
Yes.
And what did you talk about?
About the game, about who won the game, the recital, how Sydney was at the recital.
Okay. And what did he say to you about Sydney at the recital?
He said Sydney was great at the recital.
And Sydney
Was
is
great.
his daughter, correct?
Sydney's his daughter.
Okay.
Was at dance recital.
What else did he tell you?
She was great. That Nicole was there,
And
and friends.
that Nicole was there with some friends?
Friends.
What did he tell you about Nicole?
Sustained. Phrase the question.
What, if anything, did he tell you about Nicole?
Well, he wanted to talk with Sydney, and I don't think it was the wording, but Nicole wasn't going to give him time to talk to Sydney, and he wanted to talk to his daughter, and I think they went off somewhere.
Who went off somewhere?
Nicole and the kids.
So what did that have to do with Nicole? I'm not clear on
Oh,
that.
they all.
Sustained. Rephrase the question. Calling for speculation on the part of this witness. The way it
Okay,
was worded.
what I'm
With the court reporter.
All right, Mr. Kalin, when you get that question back. What did the defendant tell you about Nicole at the recital? What did he tell you about what transpired with Nicole and Sydney at the recital?
Okay, about taking her within, about what she was wearing.
What did the defendant tell you transpired, if anything, with regard to himself, Nicole, and Sydney?
Okay. That OJ wanted to spend time with Sydney, and that Nicole wasn't going to give him the time to have with his daughter to talk to her at the recital, so they went off.
Did he tell you whether he did get to spend some time with Sydney anyway?
Short time.
Okay. What, if anything, did he tell you about Nicole herself at the recital?
About her, what outfit that she had on.
And what did he say about that?
That they were wearing, and who she was with, that they were wearing tight outfits, and wondered if they could be grandmas and wear those outfits out.
Did he remark that she was wearing a tight dress that night?
Sustained.
What remark did he make about, what, if any, remark did he make about what she was wearing that night?
That it was a tight outfit.
Did you have some further conversation with him?
Yes.
And what was that?
I was wondering if I could take a jacuzzi.
Okay, and did he give you permission to do that?
Yes.
Did he talk at all about what he was going to be doing that evening?
Yes.
And what did he tell you?
That he was going to take a flight out. He had to pack. for a trip to Chicago.
And did he seem pleased about that?
No, that he didn't like red eyes.
Did he give you permission to take the jacuzzi when you asked for it?
Yes,
So what did you do?
I took a jacuzzi.
About what time was that?
About 7:30, I'm guessing 7:30, 7:45. I took a jacuzzi.
What time did you finish taking the jacuzzi?
About 8:30,
Okay. When you got done with your jacuzzi, what did you do?
I went to my room.
And what did you do there?
I got on the phone.
Who'd you call?
A friend named Susan.
And while you were on the phone, were you interrupted by anything?
I don't know if it was on during it, but yes, OJ came to the room.
And did you have a conversation with him?
Yes,
What was the nature of that conversation?
that I forgot to turn off the jacuzzi.
He brought that to your attention?
Yes,
What did he say about that?
you forgot to turn off the jacuzzi.
And what did you do?
I was gonna, I'll turn it off, but he said he turned it off already, the jets of the jacuzzi.
And when you had that conversation with him, were you still in your room or did you exit your room?
Kind of the doorway, there's a door. I was in the room still. He was on the, out of the door, the outside.
What happened next?
I went back and I made another call.
And who was it that you called at that time?
Another friend, Tom,
And where was he living at that time?
San Diego.
Do you remember exactly what time you called him?
Not the exact time, but around like 9 o'clock.
Okay. Do you remember, do you know by heart his phone number?
Yes. You guys are good.
I have here for the City County Council. I just made sure of that and asked it to be marked Peoples 135. If you would step down, Mr. Kalin.
All right, People's 135.
Thank you, Ron. You can see the, what does this appear to be, sir?
My phone bill.
And can you tell us, there is a portion here highlighted indicating June the 12th. This is military time, 21:03, which is 9:03 p.m. There's San Diego, California, area code 619, and the phone number that follows. Do you recognize that phone number?
Yes, that's Tom's number.
Indicates that the call was for 8 minutes. Okay, 9:03, does that comport with your memory and help to refresh your memory exactly what time that call was placed?
Yes.
And up here, does that indicate what your phone number was as of June the 12th, 1994?
Yes, it was.
You can have a seat, sir.
All right, you want to show the board 1492?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Your Honor. All right, so you spoke to Tom O'Brien,
Yes.
and as the record indicated, it was about a 7-minute call. After you hung up with Tom O'Brien, what happened next?
I saw OJ again.
Now, were you still on the phone at that time, or had you hung up?
No, I was still on the phone.
So the defendant came out to see you, and you were still talking to Tom?
Yeah, I was talking to Tom, and I hung up during the talking to OJ. I said, "Hey, Tom, I'll call you back."
Okay. And what happened at that point? Did you have a conversation with the defendant?
Yes.
Tell us what the nature of that conversation was.
It was to get some. He had $100 bills, and he needed like a 5 for the sky cab, and he asked me if I had some cash.
So after he told you he only had $100 bills and he needed a $5 bill for the sky cap, what did you do?
I gave him 20.
You gave him a 20, was it a $20 bill?
Yes.
And when you gave him the $20 bill, did you put it in his hand?
Yes.
Could you see both his hands?
One hand for sure, but I could see both hands. Yeah.
Did you notice him bleeding or cut on either hand?
No.
And what happened next?
I gave him the money, and he said he was going to get hamburger, and I said, "Can I go?"
You invited yourself to go with him?
Yes.
And what was his response to that?
Sure.
You seem real excited to have you come?
Sustained.
Wouldn't you?
Sustained. Ms. Clark.
Thank you, Your Honor. So did you go with him, sir?
Yes, I did.
What was he wearing at that time?
At the best of my recollection, I thought it was a sweat outfit.
Okay, what color was it?
Dark color.
Could you tell?
It was either blue or dark blue or black.
And the material, what kind of material was it?
I thought it was like cotton.
Was it long sleeves, sir?
Yes.
Do you remember what kind of shoes he was wearing?
No.
Sorry. All right, when you left, where did you walk through, sir?
We walked from the sidewalk in the back to the back door, past the bar, to the kitchen nook, to the outside.
What car did you get into?
The Rolls Royce.
And where the Rolls Royce, when you got into it, sir, can you tell us where it was parked?
In the driveway.
And where was it facing? What direction, if you can tell us?
The headlights would be facing the Rockingham gate.
I have a photograph that has been shown to council. People's, as it now be marked, People's 136.
136.
Showing you what's been marked as People's 136, sir. Can you tell us if you recognize the car in the foreground of that photograph?
Yes.
And what is it?
That's the Rolls Royce.
Look at the grill.
I'm sorry?
Never mind.
He said, "Look at the grill." He said.
Look at the grill. It's a Bentley. Could it be a Bentley, sir?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Is that the position in which it was usually parked in the driveway?
Yes.
And the gate that you said it was facing, in that position, what gate would it be facing in this photograph?
The picture's taken from the Rockingham gate.
And was that the position in which it was parked when you got into it with Mr. Simpson on the date of June the 12th?
Yes.
Who drove the car?
OJ.
And approximately what time was it when you left with him to go get something to eat?
Approximately 9:10.
About 10 minutes after 9, was that?
Yes.
What gate did you exit through?
Rockingham gate.
As the defendant drove, sir, were you able to see his hands?
Yes.
See any injury to them?
No.
Any bleeding from either hand?
No.
As you exited the Rockingham gate, did you look to see whether there were any other cars parked on the curb?
No, I didn't look.
All right, while you were in the car on the way to McDonald's, did you have some conversation with the defendant?
Yes.
What was the nature of that conversation?
There was some conversation about the flight.
The red-eye flight?
What an airline. Tired. At one point, I had said, "Oh, you should take a nap." And if there was going to be time, he didn't think there'd be time. And I said, "Well, you should try to take one. You look tired."
Wait, what did you say?
I said, "You should take a nap." I
And
said,
what-
"Do you have time to take a nap?"
And what did the defendant say?
That he probably wouldn't have time to.
He probably would not have time to?
And then I said, "You should try to."
Okay. And did he make any response to that?
No response.
Did you have any conversation that caused you to notice the clock in the car?
Yes.
And what was the nature of that conversation?
That was what directed me to the time, about taking time for a nap.
Okay, so when he
And
indicated...
that was at,
Excuse me, sir.
at 26th and San Vicente.
That was when you had gotten to 26 in San Vicente?
Yes.
So when the defendant said he didn't think he had time to take a nap, you looked at the clock?
Yes, and there was a stoplight. I remember a stoplight.
And what time was it when you were at 26 in San Vicente?
I thought it was like 9:15, 9:18 on the clock of the car. 9:15 and 9:18. It looked like it was right past the...
Okay. Was this a digital clock?
No, it was a numbered clock. Well, I mean, numerals. Like digit would be that too, but you know what I'm saying.
I do.
Analog.
Analog. And so you looked at the clock, you saw it was 9:15 to 9:18, and how long after that was it before you got to McDonald's?
I think 6 minutes or so.
So you got to McDonald's at approximately what time?
9:22.
And did you go into the McDonald's, or did you do drive-through?
Drive-through.
And that McDonald's is located where?
I'm pretty sure it's on Santa Monica, across from a Carl's Jr. I remember.
That's Santa Monica Boulevard?
Yes.
Now when you drove up to the drive-through window, who paid for the food?
I paid, but OJ gave him the money.
So now you had already given him $20, is that right?
Yes.
So you pulled out another 20 to pay for the food?
Yes.
Did he ask you to do that?
No.
You just did it?
Yes.
All right. When he paid for the food, after paying for it, did he then give you any change back?
Yes.
Did you notice his hands as he paid for the food and gave you your change?
Yes.
Did you see any injury to either hand?
No.
Approximately what time was it when you got your food?
9:25, 9:26.
All right. Now, as the defendant drove home, what was he doing?
Eating the food.
So he ate and drove at the same time?
Yeah, but he finished pretty fast. I mean, it wasn't... Yeah, he ate and drove.
And did you eat at the same time while you were in the car?
No. A few French fries.
So as he ate with one hand, he drove with the other, is that right?
Yes.
Were you able to see his hands?
Yes.
You see any injury to either hand?
No.
About what time was it when you got home?
It's about 9:40.
Do you recall whether you entered the property at 360 Rockingham through the Rockingham or Ashford Gate?
I'm pretty sure it was Ashford Gate.
When he parked the car, can you tell us, sir, in what position he parked the car when you returned?
Same as the picture.
And when you say the picture, you mean People's 136 on the screen now?
Yes.
Do you remember how the gate on Ashford opened when you went inside?
I don't, but it just opened. I wasn't aware. It just wasn't something I looked for.
Did you look to see whether there were any cars parked on the, at the curb of the Ashford gate?
I didn't look.
Can you tell us, sir, whether the defendant owned any other car besides the Bentley and the Testarossa you identified in earlier photographs?
Yes.
And what was that?
A Ford Bronco,
Color?
white.
Can you tell us where he normally parked it?
Usually on Ashford,
By the gate?
on the street.
I
Yeah.
mean, near the gate, on the
Yeah,
street?
near the gate.
When you first moved into the property in January of 1994, do you recall seeing it parked in that location from the first time you moved in?
Sustained.
When do you first recall seeing the white Ford Bronco parked near the Ashford gate on the street?
Usually on Ashford.
Yeah.
Yes.
When was the first time you noticed that?
The exact date, I don't know, probably January.
And
It was there.
January of 94?
Of 94.
And is that when you moved into Rockingham?
Yes.
Kayla, you can look at
Yes.
your monitor.
Oh.
You see the car that's shown in People's 137?
Yes.
Do you recognize that car?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
It's the OJ's Ford white Bronco.
The one that you were discussing earlier?
Yes.
Who drove that car, sir?
OJ and sometimes Gigi to the store.
Anybody else?
No. That I knew of, no.
How often did Gigi ever drive it?
Sometimes she would take it to the store. If she needed to do an errand, she could take it.
Otherwise, it was the defendant?
Yes.
All right, when you got back to Rockingham, defendant parked the car in the location you indicated on People's 136. Can you tell us, sir, what happened next?
After the McDonald's,
Yes.
I got out of the car, and I had my food, and I walked towards the kitchen, and I thought I was kind of inviting myself, so I turned and I went to my room.
Okay. So you were carrying your food, sir?
Yes.
And you say you walked toward the kitchen. Were you inside the house already?
No.
You walked towards that door?
Towards the door.
And were you intending to go inside the house?
I was thinking about, I was going to do it, and I didn't do it. Yeah, because I thought I should eat in my room. I was going to go into the kitchen area, but I thought I was kind of inviting myself. I should probably go to my room.
Okay, so you thought you were going to have your dinner with the defendant inside the house?
Well, yes.
Okay. And when you got to the exterior part of the house in front of the kitchen, you stopped at that point?
Yes.
Your Honor, I photograph, but asked to be marked. People's 138 has been shown to counsel. Do you see the location you're talking about when you said you walked toward the kitchen area?
Yes.
I'm going to use my the laser light. Ask that you direct it. If you can see the screen, sir. See the light?
Yes, I do.
Okay, tell it where to go.
Okay, go to the right. To the right more. Up. And go about 2 inches to the right. And that's the door.
All right, that location right there?
Yes.
Can we mark that with the telestrator? Okay, I'm going to ask that that area be marked with the telestrator. Make sure it's correct. Is that right?
Correct. Yes, that's the door.
Thank you. He asked that this be marked People's 138A.
138A.
Thank you, Your Honor. When you got to that location, what did you do?
When I got to the door,
Yes.
I turned.
Okay, and what did you
Good.
see?
OJ
And where was he?
at the driver's side door of the Rolls.
Did you say anything to him?
No.
What did you do?
I looked and said, "Oh, I'll eat in my room."
And what did you do then?
I took off to my room to eat.
Did he
through
make
the path. Through the path to my room.
Did he make any response to you when you said, "I'll eat in my room"?
Oh, no, that was in my mind. I'll eat in my room.
You didn't say that out
No,
loud?
no, in my head I was going, I'll eat in my room.
Okay.
Sorry.
Did he say anything to you?
No.
Did you say anything to him?
No.
So after the car was parked and you got out and walked to the kitchen door, did you have any conversation with Mr. Simpson?
No.
And he said nothing to you?
No.
Okay, when you say you walked through that path, you talking about the path, describe for us the path you're talking about.
Part of it's on the picture.
Mm-hmm.
That's the driveway. You can see where the path goes, and it comes around by the hedges here. That you can barely see it in the shot, but that's the path.
People's Next number 139, Your Honor. Photographs will show you, counsel. Can you see the beginning of the path in this photograph, sir?
Yes.
Can you indicate to us where it is?
Yeah, right where the right angle is, right there's the path.
I'm going to ask that it be marked with a telestrator.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes, that's the path.
People's 139A?
139A.
Thank you. You print. What happened next?
Okay, so I took the food and I walked on the path to my room. And I started eating the food and I made a phone call.
Now, did you make that phone call immediately when you got back to your room, or did you do a couple things first? Do you remember?
Pretty much right away I did. I made it, within a minute, I think. It was pretty quick. Pretty sure.
So after you walked back to your room, you entered within a minute, you made a phone call?
Yeah.
Who did you call?
I called Tom again.
The same Tom that you called earlier before you left for McDonald's?
Right, because I told him I'd call him back, and I called him back.
And do you recall exactly what time it was that you called him?
It was about after we got back, 9:40, 9:45.
And would it refresh your recollection as to the exact time that you called him? You saw your phone bill.
Yes.
I'm going to show you first
Okay. Okay.
that second entry.
Yes.
All right. Let's look at that for a minute. Okay, you already described the first entry on June the 12th here at 9:03, that first call you made to Tom in San Diego. You see below that on June the 12th at 9:37, indicated in military time as 21:37. The 9:37 p.m. a call to San Diego, area code 619.
Yes.
And again, does that appear to be the same phone number that you called some minutes earlier that night?
Yes.
And that call lasted for this second call lasted for approximately 7 minutes? Does that comport with your memory of the time and the duration of the call you made to Tom?
Yes.
Now, that call that you made at 9:37, how long was that made after you saw the defendant standing at his car?
Pretty quickly, because I was eating my food, I think, on the phone, so right after, within a minute or two.
A minute to 2 minutes? Say yes?
Yes, yes.
All right, for the record, the witness and counsel were referring to the board People's 135.
Thank you, Your Honor. Perhaps now if I could let the jury see it. Thanks, Dana. After you completed that phone call to Tom, approximately 9:44 then, what happened next?
I wanted to type up some like resumes, and there's an office area with a typewriter.
That office area that you described was a part of the area you lived in?
Yes.
And what did you do in that regard?
Well, there's a typewriter, and I got the paper and I plugged it in, and it made a noise, but it wasn't working. So I tried other outlets, and then it wasn't making a noise anymore. And I tried outlet after outlet, and I kind of gave up.
Okay, and how long period of time did you do that?
So, like, after finding everything, about 15 to 20 minutes.
Okay. So, can you tell us approximately what time it was when you gave up on the typewriter?
Like about 10 or so.
And what did you do then?
I made a phone call.
And what phone call, who'd you call?
Another friend, Rachel.
Rachel what?
Rachel Ferrara.
What time was it approximately when you placed that call, sir?
About like 10:10.
Now, at the time you made that call to Rachel Ferrara, can you tell us, was the lights on in your bedroom?
In my bedroom?
Yes.
Yes.
There is a, you indicated there's a bathroom that's attached as part of your living quarters, right?
Yes.
I'm going to show you a photograph that's been previously marked as People's 129B.
Two, please.
Do you see the area that you earlier indicated was the bathroom?
Yes, I do.
Does that area have a window?
Yes, it does.
And where does that window face?
South.
South?
It faces the back area to the neighbors.
And when you say south, is there a pathway that runs alongside that wall?
Yes.
And that south pathway, is that the border or the end of the property?
Yes.
To the south of that walkway, is there any kind of fence?
Yes.
And what kind of fence?
I'm pretty sure it's iron fence.
I'm going to show you a photograph that's been previously marked as 68A. Okay, do you recognize the location shown there?
Yes.
Tell us what it is.
Okay, that would be the back of the room, of my room, and that's the neighbor's yard on the right of the fence, and that's the pathway, the walkway.
You see something jutting out over the walkway, sir? That
Ye-
jutting out of the wall?
Yes, I do.
What is that?
That's an air conditioner
And where does the front of that air conditioner go?
in my room.
Now, when you say that's the wall of the outside wall of your room, I'm going to ask that. I'm going to ask you to direct the arrow to point to what wall you're talking about.
Okay, it's real dark from where I'm sitting. I can't, but it looks like it's the pathway's there. I can tell that's the arrow's on the wall. Okay, keep.
Tell the arrow. Tell the arrow
To go where? To the air conditioner, or just
to go
the wall?
to your wall. Show your
Okay,
wall.
just if you go right, you're on. Okay, go to the air conditioner with the arrow. Okay, that's the wall. You're on the wall.
Okay. And where does your wall end?
Well, I can't tell from that shot. Where it ends is an office that leads to the main house.
Okay. But that is the wall that is the outside of your room, sir?
Yes, it is.
Could that be 68B? 68B1.
Noted.
A1.
Excuse me, People's 68A1. Thank you.
Now that wall, sir, that the arrow is pointing to, is that wall the outside of the wall that your bed would be placed against?
Yes.
Now, we were talking earlier about the window that's inside the bathroom of your residence. Can you see out, when you look out that window, sir, are you able to see the area that would be to the right of the air conditioner of the south pathway?
Not really.
How much of a view of the south pathway can you get from that bathroom window?
You can see out just in front of you.
So you can't see to the right or the left?
Well, I guess if you wanted to like stick your head or something out, but the window itself you can't. It's
I'm sorry?
a turn crank handle, and the window goes like that. So you can't if it turns, you can't really see to the right because it blocks things.
Okay. So the window opens out from left to right?
Yeah, it does.
And can you crank it all the way to the right so that it would go flush against the
I don't
house?
think so. I don't think you can.
While you were talking to Rachel on the phone, where were you in your room?
I was leaning against the bed.
Okay. Look at your monitor, sir. When you say you were leaning against the bed,
Okay, you see the bed?
yes,
There's the headboard.
yes.
Okay, right there, kind of. So take the arrow, go straight ahead. Right there.
Was your back up
Ma-
against that headboard?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Clark, do you have much more with this exhibit? I need to change court reporters.
I think I do. So,
All right,
could this be marked People's 129B1, Your Honor?
129B1. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take our morning recess. Please remember my admonitions to you. Don't discuss the case amongst yourselves, form any opinions about the case. Don't allow anybody to communicate with you. Do not conduct any deliberations till the matter has been submitted to you. Mr. Kalin, this is a 15-minute recess. You're ordered to return in 15 minutes. All right, we'll stand in recess. Thank you. Are you going to stay with us?
No, I just need 1 second for this card. Roman Gio's on.
No, the sheriff is overcrowded these days. How's your water supply? Good. All right, we ready? All right, David McNair, let's have the jurors, please. Mr. Brian Kalin is on the witness stand under direct examination by Ms. Clark. Good morning again, Mr. Kalin.
Morning.
You're reminded you're still under oath, sir. Ms. Clark, you may continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, you indicated that you placed a phone call to Rachel Ferrara at about 10:10 p.m.,
Yes.
and that during that phone call, you were seated on the bed with your back up against that headboard.
Yes.
During that phone call, sir, did something unusual occur?
Yes.
And what was that?
I heard a thumping noise.
How many thumps did you hear?
Objection.
Overruled.
Yes.
3.
Can you demonstrate for us how loud it was?
Somewhat, yes.
Go ahead.
Here.
Yeah, go ahead. And where did that noise seem to be coming from?
From the back of the wall.
From behind you, where
From-
you were sitting?
Right, from behind the wall, from where I was sitting.
Did you notice anything occur in your room as a result of those thumps on the wall?
Yes.
What?
There's a picture that moved.
And where is that picture, sir?
It's not in the shot.
Can you tell us, give us some idea?
Do you want me the arrow to move?
No, that arrow can stay there.
Okay, it would be, see this next to the bed, the dresser?
Yes.
If you'd go straight above it, by the headboard, it's right above that, on the,
All right, let me show a photograph to counsel for a moment. I have a photograph that's shown to counsel next in order, Peoples 140.
Peoples 140.
Showing you Peoples 140, sir. Can you please look at your monitor?
yes.
Can you tell us if you see the location where the picture was?
Yeah, the picture's right there. It's,
Was that the picture that was on your wall on the night of June the 12th?
I think that's the same picture.
And was it in that location?
Yes.
Okay, and for the record, the witness is gesturing there's only one picture on his bedroom wall.
Correct.
And what happened with that picture when the thumps occurred?
The picture tilted from, would be right to left. That,
The picture moved?
yes, it did.
At that point that you heard the thumps on the wall, sir, approximately how long had you been on the phone with Rachel Ferrara?
About a half hour.
And so approximately what time was it when you heard the thumps on the wall?
At about 10:40.
Is that exact? 10:40?
Well, what I remember, I didn't look at the clock, but around 10:40.
Do you recall previously testifying that it was 10:40 to 10:45?
Yes.
And is that correct?
Yes.
So at approximately 10:40 to 10:45, excuse me, sir, when you heard the thumps and you saw the picture move, what did you do?
Well, I was on the phone still, and I was talking to Rachel, and I said to Rachel, I asked her, I said, do we just have an earthquake?
Do those thumps alarm you, sir?
After she said we didn't have one, yes.
And why were you alarmed?
Well, if it wasn't that, then I thought there was, someone back there.
Someone back there, and where would there be?
There's behind the wall, on the
And-
path that we showed before.
And that path that we've shown before, that's the south pathway that runs along the outside of your exterior wall?
Yes.
Is that the pathway you're referring to?
Yes, it is.
That you thought someone was on when you heard the thumps?
Yes.
Now, if you would, sir, I'll go back to the interior. See the air conditioner you've earlier identified, sir?
Yes, I do.
At the back of the one that goes into your room? Showing you people's 129B. Can you tell us where on this photograph your air conditioner is?
All right, we ready? All right, David McNair, let's have the jurors, please. Mr. Brian Kalin is on the witness stand under direct examination by Ms. Clark. Good morning again, Mr. Kalin.
Morning.
You're reminded you're still under oath, sir. Ms. Clark, you may continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, you indicated that you placed a phone call to Rachel Ferrara at about 10:10 p.m.,
Yes.
and that during that phone call, you were seated on the bed with your back up against that headboard.
Yes.
During that phone call, sir, did something unusual occur?
Yes.
And what was that?
I heard a thumping noise.
How many thumps did you hear?
Objection.
Overruled.
Yes.
3.
Can you demonstrate for us how loud it was?
Somewhat, yes.
Go ahead.
Here.
Yeah, go ahead. And where did that noise seem to be coming from?
From the back of the wall.
From behind you where
From-
you were sitting?
Right, from behind the wall, from where I was sitting.
Did you notice anything occur in your room as a result of those thumps on the wall?
Yes.
What?
There's a picture that moved.
And where is that picture, sir?
It's not in the shot.
Can you tell us, give us some idea?
Do you want me the arrow to move?
No, that arrow can stay there.
Okay, it would be, see this next to the bed, the dresser?
Yes.
If you would go straight above it, by the headboard, it's right above that, on the,
All right, let me show a photograph to counsel for a moment. I have a photograph that shows the counsel next in order Peoples 140.
Peoples 140.
Showing you Peoples 140, sir. Can you please look at your monitor?
yes.
Can you tell us if you see the location where the picture was?
Yeah, the picture's right there. It's,
Was that the picture that was on your wall on the night of June the 12th?
I think that's the same picture.
And was it in that location?
Yes.
Okay, and for the record, the witness is gesturing there's only one picture on his bedroom wall.
Correct.
And what happened with that picture when the thumps occurred?
The picture tilted from, would be right to left. That,
The picture moved?
yes, it did.
At that point that you heard the thumps on the wall, sir, approximately how long had you been on the phone with Rachel Ferrara?
About a half hour.
And so approximately what time was it when you heard the thumps on the wall?
At about 10:40.
Is that exact? 10:40?
Well, what I remember, I didn't look at the clock, but around 10:40.
Do you recall previously testifying that it was 10:40 to 10:45?
Yes.
And is that correct?
Yes.
So at approximately 10:40 to 10:45, excuse me, sir, when you heard the thumps and you saw the picture move, what did you do?
Well, I was on the phone still, and I was talking to Rachel, and I said to Rachel, I asked her, I said, do we just have an earthquake?
Do those thumps alarm you, sir?
After she said we didn't have one, yes.
And why were you alarmed?
Well, if it wasn't that, then I thought there was, someone back there.
Someone back there, and where would there be?
There's behind the wall. on the
And-
path that we showed before.
And that path that we've shown before, that's the south pathway that runs along the outside of your exterior wall?
Yes.
Is that the pathway you're referring to?
Yes, it is.
That you thought someone was on when you heard the thumps?
Yes.
Now, if you would, sir, I'll go back to the interior. See the air conditioner you've earlier identified, sir?
Yes, I do.
At the back of the one that goes into your room? Showing you people's 129B. Can you tell us where on this photograph your air conditioner is?
Right in front of that lamp, on the right side of the bed.
For the record, the witness is pointing to a standing lamp that would be, as you face the bed, to the left side of the bed, and it's that grated area right above the lamp.
Yes, it is.
Where in relationship to that air conditioner did you hear the sound of the thumps?
The thumps came from behind the wall. Exactly where, I don't know, but I know it was behind the wall, within a few feet of the air conditioner.
Okay. And is that is that wall covering? Is that wood paneling or is that wallpaper?
That's wood.
All right. When Rachel told you that it was not an earthquake, you became alarmed, thinking someone was back there. What happened next?
Well, I was on the phone with her and I told her that I was going to check on it.
And how long did you speak to her after you heard the thumps on the wall?
2 to 3 minutes.
And when you said you were going to go and check on it, what did you intend to do?
Well, see the dresser right there next to the bed? On the top drawer, I have like a little flashlight. I was going to take that light and look behind there.
Look behind
Behind
where?
to the path.
Okay. The path that you've earlier identified?
Yes.
How did you feel about going back there onto that little pathway?
Scared?
Why?
Because there could be someone back there, and I just had a little flashlight.
Okay. And what was that pathway like?
Oh, it's dark, and there's leaves. It's very narrow.
How well lit it was? You said it was dark?
Yes.
And what was the size of that flashlight you had?
This size. It was a little, thicker around, but it was about that same length.
Okay. For the record, the witness is holding up a pen.
Yes.
All right. You did not go to look through the bathroom window.
No.
Your intention was to go around to that south pathway?
Yes.
Did it even occur to you to look through the bathroom window?
Or
You can answer.
No, it never did.
All right. So you told Rachel that you were going to go back there and check out the noise.
Yes.
And what did you do next?
Okay, I hung up the phone, and I got the flashlight, and I walked the pathway, the front pathway, out of my front door to the driveway.
Okay. Now, when you went to the driveway, you said you took a pathway, and that pathway led you through what?
You go by the pool, and when you go by the pool, you go to the side of the house, the side that would face Ashford, and then you go and you hit the driveway.
I'm going to ask you to indicate on People 66 the path that you took
Okay.
from your room after you heard the thumps.
All right, you can step down, Mr. Gale.
All right. If you would, please, on People 66, please indicate the path that you took.
Okay. I came out of the doors. There's the steps up. There. And this is the path.
For the record, the witness is tracing the pathway that goes through the lawn area along Ashford Street.
Yes, now to the driveway.
Thank you, Your Honor. Okay, you indicated that you heard the thumps at 9:40 to 9:45.
Not at that time. It was 10.
I'm sorry, 10:40 to 10:45. Thank you, sir. And you remained on the phone with Rachel Ferrara for another 2 to 3 minutes.
Yes.
So approximately what time was it that you exited your room to go out to the pathway?
So it was about 2 or 3 minutes after that time. 10:43, 10:44.
And when you went out to the pathway, where you went out on the lawn area?
Yeah, but I stayed on this path.
All right. And what did you see when you were on that path?
On this path?
Yes.
Nothing. I didn't see anything until I got to the driveway.
When you got to the driveway area where the path meets the driveway?
Yes.
What did you see?
I saw a limousine.
And where was that limousine?
It was right behind the gate on Ashford.
Was it facing into that Ashford gate?
Yes.
Could you see whether anyone was inside it?
No.
Did you go to open the gate for the limousine driver?
No.
You can take your seat from Now, can you tell us, sir, whether...
Excuse me, Ms. Clark, do we need the poster?
Yes, we're going to use it again, very shortly.
Okay.
Now, can you tell us, sir, whether or not the headlights of that limousine were on?
I don't think they were on.
So was it dark in that area?
Yes.
And can you tell us, sir, whether the driveway was dark?
Yes, there's just there's little lights barely that are very dim. I think 1 or 2 of those are on by the driveway, but dark.
Where on the driveway are those lights? You can show us if you...
I think I remember they were like here, maybe one here.
Okay. You want to do that one more time so
Sure.
counsel can see you?
I think I remember that they were like here, the left light, here, maybe there.
For the record, the witness has pointed to the edge of the driveway. That would be the left border of the driveway, just below the tree over which is written gate control box, and then below that, to the left of the other tree, on that same edge of the driveway, the left edge. And go ahead, you can sit down. So you indicated those are dim lights,
Yes.
and the driveway was basically in darkness.
Yes.
And you indicated you did not let the limousine driver in.
No.
Why not?
I thought everything was taken care of. I didn't think of letting him in because he could get a buzz in.
What do you mean you thought it was taken care of?
Well, I have my phone doesn't ring to the gate, so I thought if anything the limo guy would know what to do, what was going on. I didn't know. I thought he was there.
Did you think the defendant was going to let him in?
Yes.
Sustained. Curious to disregard.
I'm asking for his state of mind, Your Honor, as to
I
why he
understand.
didn't.
Calls for speculation. Did he think that this defendant was going to do something? That's calling for speculation. Proceed.
Can you explain to us why you did not let the limo driver in? What were you thinking about? What led you not to let him in?
Because I thought someone had talked to him, and that's why he was out there. There's a reason that he was waiting there. I didn't, I didn't know why he wasn't in, but I didn't question it.
Did you expect... What were you expecting?
Goes to his subsequent conduct. You can ask the question.
Oh, there's a phone, so if there was a limo driver, the gate would open up. He'd be buzzed in.
Did you think the defendant was home?
Objection, Your Honor.
Overruled.
Calls for speculation.
Overruled.
Answer?
Yes.
Next question.
Now, approximately what time was it when you think you saw the limo driver? No, excuse me, the limousine parked at the Ashford gate?
About 10:50.
Okay. When you passed by the back of the house to go out onto that lawn area and take that path down to the driveway, did you notice whether there were any lights on in the house?
I thought the lights were on upstairs and not down, if I remember.
Did it seem to be dark downstairs?
Yes.
And
From
you
what
thought
my recollection, it was dark.
And you thought there was a light on upstairs?
Yes.
Let me back up for a minute. You indicated that you heard the thumps on the wall at approximately 10:40 to 10:45. Before hearing the thumps, you were talking on the phone to Rachel?
Yes.
After hearing the thumps, were you still talking on the phone to Rachel?
Yes.
Were you listening to hear footsteps at either time?
I did not.
Do you know whether you're able to hear footsteps from inside your room if someone's walking on the south pathway?
I don't think so.
When you
Do we need 66 anymore?
We do, right now.
All right.
You saw the limousine parked at the Ashford gate.
Yes, I did.
You did not let the limo driver in. Where did you go? What did you do?
I checked on the noise.
Can you show us on this
Come
People
down.
66 what you did?
Okay, so I had the flashlight, and Jim was here, so I started walking this way, and I had the light on, and I went. There's a gate here. I can pick up the gate. You can pick it up. It's not working. So I kind of leaned it against the tree, and I went down just a bit, and the pen light, the light was pretty dim. I looked a little bit, and then I came back.
Okay. For the record, the witness has indicated he walked south on the driveway over to the garage area, made a left at the corner of the garage, and walked in on that south pathway a short distance.
Yes.
Okay, as far as you got on that south pathway, sir, were you able to see the area, the ground area around the air conditioner in your room? And why did you stop on the pathway where you did?
Just did. I couldn't see. I just stopped.
Why?
I was scared, but that's it.
You were scared?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you backed out again?
Yes, I did.
Where did you go then?
I went back out,
Okay.
and the limo was still there. I thought, maybe I should let this guy in. So I went to the gate control box. There's a button, pressed, and it opens up.
So you walked down the driveway, around the garage to the south pathway, came back out, walked back up the driveway, and the limousine was still outside the Ashford gate.
Yes.
When you said you went to the gate control box, you pointed to an area on the diagram, People 66. Is that where it's indicated by that tree?
Yes.
And then did the gate open?
Yes, it did.
And what happened next?
Okay, the gate opened, and he drove in, and there's a dog. Told him to watch it. And Chachi, the dog, went here, and the limo driver parked here.
All right, Chachi the dog, who's that?
Chachi's a chow,
What color?
black,
And who does he belong to?
to OJ.
And when the limo driver pulled up, where was Chachi?
Chachi was kind of, it was like laying right here, sort of by the box, that he could have been hit. So I said, Chachi, move.
So when the limo driver pulled in, Chachi was still lying there on the driveway by the gate control box?
Yes.
And you had to get him to move?
Yes.
Did he bark?
No.
Did he get excited?
No.
Where did you put him?
Well, he goes in the spot he like lays here.
And for the record, the witness is indicating the corner where the of grass where the driveway meets the path going through the Ashford side of the lawn. And where did the limo driver go?
Right here.
To the front door area?
Yes.
Okay. For the record, the witness is pointing to the area of the driveway in front of the entrance. And what happened next?
Okay. The limo driver got out of the car. I'm pretty sure I said hello. And the exact dialogue, I don't know. It was.
Okay, wait. Why don't you take your seat, sir?
All right, Ms. Clark, do we need 66?
We will again, but I'll take it down for now.
All right. You want to just leave it there down so that I can see the jury and counsel can see.
All right. When you went around the when you went around the south pathway, what was the you said you went down the driveway around the garage to that south pathway. Why did you do that?
Why did I do it?
Yeah.
I was going to investigate that noise.
The thumps?
Yes.
All right. When the limo driver got out of the car, did you have a conversation with him?
Yes.
What did you say?
Well, I know I asked him about the if we had an earthquake, and he said no, not that I'm aware of. I've been sitting there, and I didn't feel anything move. And he had mentioned that he was coming up from Redondo, and I don't know if what I remember about if I mentioned about oversleeping or not. I said, did OJ oversleep, or if he said it that he overslept, but that came up. And I said, oh, he's got a flight to catch. And
You were worried that he was going to be late or what?
yeah, they was going to miss a flight.
Okay. Now, at that particular point in time, what were you thinking about in terms of the thumps? Was that still in your mind?
Oh, yes.
How were you feeling about that?
Well, I was going to check on it again, and I felt better that there was someone there.
Mm-hmm. Were you still afraid or nervous or excited about that?
Yes, it was still there, but driver was there. I mean, I was telling him about the noise, that I was going to check on it again. I told him I heard this noise and I heard this thump, and I'm going to just go back there and check again.
All right. And so after you told him about that, what did you do?
Well, I know that at one point also the golf bag was out in the front. I loaded that for him in the trunk, and then I think I checked on the noise.
When you say there was a golf bag out front, where was it?
The driveway where he parked,
Mm-hmm.
right in front of the entrance. I don't want to lift it up again, but it's right in front. I'll point it out.
Was it in front of the front door?
In front, about 10 feet in front of the front door, right before the driveway would start up again.
Where the driveway meets the...
The grass and the entrance of the... I'll have to point it.
Okay, we've reached a stopping point for the night. We'll continue this tomorrow, most likely. Alright, let's go here. Okay, everybody. thank you all for coming and hanging out with us for tonight. We'll be ending it. We'll be resuming tomorrow. Hope everybody has a good Saturday, a good weekend, and peace.